Hi guys, and welcome to this pick a card reading. I am Vibrant Soul Tarot, and I am so happy to have you here today. Today's pick a card reading is all about the truth about how the person on your mind feels when it comes to you and when it comes to this connection. So with that being said, I am going to put somewhat of a trigger warning on this reading because I'm just going to be completely blunt and completely honest about what I see and what I hear through this reading. So if you maybe are kind of sensitive right now due to your situation, or there's some things that you don't want to hear, then that just means maybe this isn't the reading or the right time for this reading for you, but you can always come back to it when you're ready. I'm just saying to be aware and be sensitive towards your feelings. I'm going to try to just be as honest as possible when it comes to this reading. So with all that being said, we have these 4 piles to pick from. We have pile number 1 starting over here. We have the Influence of Angels Tarot and this Labradorite Tower. Pile number 2, we have the Wild Unknown Tarot and this Black Tourmaline Bracelet. Pile number 3, we have the Fountain Tarot and this Opalite Angel. And last but not least, we have pile number 4 with the Tarot in Wonderland deck and this Citrine Wand. So take your time if you need to. Pause the video to choose what pile you feel like you are most drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one pile, then maybe there's more than one messages in there for you. Just trust your intuition. And when you have your pile and you are ready, I will post the timestamps in the description box below. So you can just go straight there, click on the pile, and I will see you straight there. Bye. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose the Influence of Angels Tarot deck and this beautiful Labradorite Tower, then these messages are for you. So let's go ahead and not waste any time and get straight to how your person, the truth about how your person is currently feeling about you. All right. Okay, Spirit, so can you tell me how pile 1's person is currently feeling about them, the truth about how they're feeling about them? We have the 5 of Wands. Ooh. We have the King of Cups in reverse, as well as the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Cups. We have 2 pages. That's interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Now let's go ahead and see what oracles you guys got. We have Cornucopia. We have Choices. We have Engagement Ring. Girl with a Snake. Not Today. Okay, let's like things like that. We also have Separation, Flirt. We have Caress Me With Your Heart. And we have Why Did You Do This? Okay, pile 1. I'm just going to be honest here. Okay, wait, I'm going to start, never mind. I'm going to start with Cornucopia and this Ace of Cups. This person sees you as a blessing. Like, they see you as someone that they are completely abundant with. Almost like I was getting, like, this Cornucopia is almost like a wish fulfillment type of thing. But since we have Separation, I do feel like they are definitely feeling this loss right now with this King of Cups in reverse. And I feel like they're trying to be, because we have the King of Cups in reverse and we have the King of Pentacles. I feel like this person is trying to be more practical than go off their emotions right now at this current time. And I do feel like this person is very triggered for some reason. And I say that because I'm not saying you did this. I don't know exactly, but they feel like they have competition, I think, in this connection. And I don't think that there's like a third party. But I do feel like this is like an insecurity that they have here. The fact that we have 2 pages out is really interesting. I kind of do want to clarify those, but you could actually have kids with this person. You don't have to as well, but they feel like you have like this youthful presence that they really do admire about you. And with this flirt as well too, I think they love your personality and they love the like how you are like really flirty and fun. But then again, I feel like that brings out that insecurity. Like maybe they think that you flirt with other people, or maybe they think that just because you're being nice and like you're able to talk to people, or you're able to like have a conversation and like laugh or whatever, that they consider it flirting. I just feel like this person is very like overly protective over you, or like maybe not even protective. Maybe this person was like a little bit controlling at one point. And that's why we have like, I think that they're like upset because maybe for some reason you started to enable your boundaries. And it's like, they're not having it. And I'm hearing actually for some of you, like they actually enabled their boundaries. Like maybe this person, whatever happened, like this person got hurt or triggered, and this person actually really enabled their boundaries too. So I feel like it actually could go both ways, just depending on the viewer here. But with this choices as well, it's like, I love this imagery in this choices too. It's like they want you so bad, and they want this Ace of Cups with you so bad, like this new love and this new beginning. But for some reason, they're still kind of holding back. And I think that's because they're like, they don't want to get hurt. I was going to say they have some fears, but that's the fear. They don't want to get hurt here. Especially with this, like, what I was going to say about the imagery is we have like this white wing and this dark wing. And this is really giving me like that devil and angel kind of on your shoulder telling you what to do. And this is exactly like the energy I feel that they're in right now. And I feel like they're not very proud of a lot of their choices that they've made in the past. And they're trying to actually like work on that, and they're trying to get better. But the thing is that I really feel they're still kind of stuck, like they're still fighting their old ways, if I could be quite honest. And with this King of Cups in reverse too, I do feel like they feel, it's almost like they're like kind of blocking out certain emotions right now, certain things and certain feelings, and they're trying to really just stay focused on maybe like work or finances or whatever the case is, because I feel like there's been a lot of challenges in this connection. And that's normal, but then we also have like Caress Me With Your Heart too, and that's like this choices energy that I'm like picking up here. It's like if you look at these two channeled messages that came out, it's like caress me with your heart, but why did you do this? This person is very torn between continuing on like in this engagement ring, you know, or completely like, okay, so I feel strongly like there is going to be a continuation onto this connection. Like even though there may be a separation, or if there's a separation coming, I do feel like it's definitely not over, that there is. It's just they're in this like avoidance state right now when it comes to you. But actually, I want to clarify some of these cards so we can get a more, oh, look at that, the Two of Swords. When I was in this choices, I'm like, this person is kind of deciding, they're not making any moves right now. And then we have Strength right here. They're really trying to be very strong when it comes to this. This is maybe actually might be taking like everything that they have to like not approach you if you are in a like complete separation. I feel like for some of you, you're like in a separation, but you guys still may have contact here and there. But I do feel like this person is going to want to either have a talk, like a very serious, like heart to heart, or they're going to just want to fix things with this connection as well too. But let's go ahead and get some more cards here. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to clarify. We're just going to get some more. Oh, right. We have Death And we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, I feel like this is more of a message from Spirit. I know it might be a little bit off topic of this, but I do feel like this is a message coming through from Spirit that to surrender right now. To both of you aren't surrendering to this, the Knight of Wands. What else is the message here, Spirit? Not surrendering to these changes. I feel like there needs to be like a big release here. And if this doesn't have to be this connection whatsoever, I think this is a release of like past challenges for this connection and for this pile. And the Queen of Cups. Interesting. Let's get one more card. Oh, there we are. Oh, and the Fool. Okay. Yeah, so this is like stated like once this like Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. This person is going through some changes right now, and they're not really surrendering to their feelings at this moment with this Hangman in reverse. I do feel like there is going to be a huge like surrender, because the fact that we have the Knight of Wands coming towards the Queen of Cups means that they are going to, I feel, approach you, because and we have the King of Cups too. Interesting. But and then we have the Fool here too. It's this person is still kind of, I feel, in their ego, and they're still kind of guarded and maybe a little bit intimidated at this time. And they are definitely going to take some sort of leap of faith towards you with this Fool right here. But the thing is that I feel like, well, the reason why I said this is a message from Spirit is because in order to get this, there needs to be like a release of what happened, like, or what's going on, like a big let go of maybe some of the hurts or the pains or the animosities, whatever the case is, like whatever, you know, it has been keeping you and this person still somewhat upset or maybe angry at times as well. It needs to be released. Now, if this is that other person, pile one, then I guess, you know, it looks good. Like, it looks like eventually it's going to happen, but like there's nothing you can do, obviously. But if this is for you, then this is a message to, you know, to try to release the past if you want this new start, because the Fool is all like, the Fool is zero. The Fool is like a new beginning. And I feel like the Death is the first card and the Fool is the last card within this. And especially because the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck is reversed, you know, it's really saying like you can't carry a lot of this baggage, or you know, even if this goes like beyond this relationship, you know, you can't carry a lot of this baggage, and still have this new beginning. It's like you guys can do it again. You guys can, you know, restart this situation. But I feel like you may have done that before for some of you. And you get the same result. And it's because that it's the same equation basically, and there's no difference. So you kind of have to do things a little bit differently, and you'll get different results, if that makes sense. But the main focus here, this was the first card that I pulled with the oracles that came out when I asked how they feel about you, and it's Cornucopia. And it's also number 11 too, which is the divine counterpart number. I'm thinking twin flame type of energy as well. Take that lightly, obviously, you know, or soulmate, whatever the case is. This person is in your life for a divine reason and a divine purpose, and I wouldn't doubt that whatsoever. But cornucopia, like this is an abundance of everything, but obviously romantic, because that's what we're talking about. So they feel like they have the world with you. They feel like they have it all with you, but they're still kind of stuck between the old and the new. You know, it's like they're still in this transformative energy, not fully releasing, not fully surrendering to, you know, what could be. They're still kind of in the old, and that makes perfect sense because we actually have that not today. They're avoiding this, you know, they're still angry, whatever the case is. And they may have felt at one point in time that they were being like used, or they were betrayed. We also have why did you do this? As I'm saying all this, it's all coming back to me. I'm like, yeah, It's all here. But but basically, but then they have caress me with your heart. Like, you hold this person's heart and they just want you to like love them for whatever reason. But I feel like they're also like very guarded. It's very interesting energy. Like, they're like, I want you to love me, but they're like, I also, you know, they're like, I'm also really scared and I don't know if I want to do this too, because I don't want to get hurt. Like, I can see that, like, that's very frustrating. That is very frustrating. So this is something that they need to work through. And if they feel like they're going to get hurt, because then this is like some wounds. We did have a lot of those pages. These are some wounds that they're probably still needing to deal with, you know, to face this fear, because everyone has to, you know, take a leap of faith when you want something so bad, when you love someone so much. You know, you're always gonna, there's always gonna be a chance that you're gonna get hurt, you know what I'm saying? And so this person, I feel like, really is at the borderline of just, you know, doing it. We have the Knight of Wands here too, which is like forward action. Now if the Knight of Wands was reversed, I would say whoa. Maybe I wouldn't you know, jump in, but it's not. So I feel like this is forward movement towards you, towards a more compassion. You could be coming through as this Queen of Cups as well too. If you are a water sign, that would make sense. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, but you don't have to be. We actually have a lot of other signs present, and double Scorpio with the Death as well. And I don't remember any underneath, so I'm not trying to do it. So we can pull some zodiac signs if we feel necessary. But let's go ahead and get some more channeled messages when it comes to how they feel about you, Pile 1. So can you tell me a little bit more about how this person's feeling right now in regards to Pile 1, please, Spirit? Oh my gosh, we have twin flame. That's what I was saying. I was like, this person is giving me very twin flame vibes, very mirroring energy. We had that 11, that divine counterpart number as well too. And that makes sense. The first card that we had is the 5 of Wands, which, you know, these twin flame journeys are obviously not known for being very easy. They have their challenges, and I think that's like the first card speaks for itself. Okay, so and also I'm being told to tell you that this person is starting to recognize you, if they weren't before, for some of you, as a very serious deal within their love life, within their range. And what I mean by that is, like, this person's basically recognizing you as a divine counterpart, because I feel like that avoidant energy at one point in time, this person or at one point was trying to avoid this situation, avoid this connection, and they're seeing now that it's unavoidable. Like, they probably can't get you off their mind. You guys probably have some sort of like telepathy connection as well too, tugging on each other's energy. Like, if you're constantly thinking of this person, I guarantee they're thinking about you at the same time too. So okay, and any more channeled messages for Pile 1? Nope. This is a lot. I'm not going to pull all of them, but I feel like I am lost is important, and I'm called for the bottom. I remember you. Okay. So this is interesting. So right now, again, this I am lost is reminding me of like that 2 of Swords card that came out as well too. Like, they're at a crossroads, and they're not making any choices, and they're not making any moves right now because they don't know exactly what to do. They're lost when it comes to what they want to do with their next move. They're not going to be lost forever. I feel like this I remember you too is like, they're constantly sorry, I'm laughing because the message that came through is like, they're constantly plagued with memories of you. And that sounded so dramatic, but I feel like it fits. And that's why I was laughing. It's not funny, but you had to be there. But anyways, so they're constantly like plagued here with memories of you. Like, so if you think that this person, if they're acting like they don't think about you, or this separation is they're not talking to you, like, trust me, They do. I feel like maybe they may be replaying events in their head as well, like old events, you know. Okay, I think that's it for the channeled messages. I am lost in you. Interesting. Let's go ahead and get some advice, and then we'll do some charms as well. What some advice do you have for this pile, or do you have this pile, Spirit? No, I can't talk. Maybe that I can't talk right now, which is really rare because I'm always talking, but maybe this person is at a loss for words as well too. Like they don't know what to say about how they feel or communicate their feelings. Okay. Okay, so the advice that we have is I now create a wonderful new job. I am totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position. Using my creative talents and abilities, working for and with people I love in a wonderful location and earning good money. Ooh, this is interesting. I feel like Spirit's coming through to tell you to really focus on your wealth right now. That I feel like some of you may actually have an opportunity or have something that you want to do, to pursue, and this is Spirit saying to kind of take maybe whatever you're feeling right now and like channel it into something creative here that is actually going to bring you a ton of abundance. So that's good. That's good advice. I feel like, you know, some of you needed to hear that for sure. Okay. And the last advice we have a lot of green energy too out of these colorful cards. This is very heart chakra energy. Oh, look at, after I was just saying to channel it into your creativity, we have expressed my creativity. So this is like double confirmation. If you were wondering if you should, you know, continue or pursue something in the creative arts, whatever this is for you, pile one, then, oh, if you were drawn to pile two, there might be some messages in there for you too, because I don't know if I called you pile two. God, I hate when I do that. But anyways, yeah, if you have like an endeavor or, you know, this creative endeavor, whatever the case is, now I lost my words again. Basically, do it. Channel the, you know, if you have some free time, or if you want maybe even a distraction, whatever the case is, Spirit's giving you the green light. Hence all this green, you need to start. This is important, I feel like, for some of you. This is really important. But my unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand. Yeah, it is, or it's going to be, at least for some of you. Okay, but let's go ahead and get back on the topic about you and your person. Let's go ahead and get some charms. Okay, we have two music symbols here as well too. We have oh, this could be the creative for some of you. Yeah, this could be the creative. That makes so much sense too. Like if you're going through any kind of like severe, like deep emotional like healing, especially relationships, separations, whatever the case is, betrayals, anything, music is like the perfect outlet to channel that in. So for some of you, music could just be very healing for this. And then for some of you, your creative endeavors really should be channeled into like some music. I'm hearing that good for you song too. Oh my gosh, yeah, like channel some anger out in some songwriting. I don't remember who sings it, but it's like good, you know, it's a very intense song. It's called Good For You. And then we have this tree, which is symbolizing to me growth and also prosperity too. Like, you know, that just to trust that whatever you put your time and effort in, whether it be healing, this connection, you know, that things will grow. And to be open to receiving is a message here with this tree as well too. And that was a message from Spirit, and I'm going to elaborate once I can like find the word. So basically, like, a tree is very rooted in the ground, very rooted and planted and stable into the ground with its roots, but its arms and its branches are up with their hands up, basically open to receiving divine wisdom, abundance, you know, things like that. So I guess either get out in nature is a message too, and I was gonna say, like, be like the trees. Be one with the trees, pile one. And then we have this Hamza sign as well, sigil symbol for protection. And I feel like this is, ooh, and yeah, we have this angel wing too, which could also represent, I feel like this is like your guardian angel protecting you, and your ancestors right now protecting you, maybe from this situation. If you feel like you don't have the ability to express your feelings to this person as much as you want to, I feel like you're being guided to really protect your energy right now too, and really pay attention to your dreams. We also have a lot of feather charms right here too. So signs, pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities. For you, they're very important, and I think your dreams right now are very, very important. I feel like they have a lot of healing involved. So if you're dreaming about maybe past things, old people coming up in your dreams, a lot of it could be this person. It's for a reason, for healing and things like that. Okay, so okay, and there's a message here too. Sorry, this isn't for everybody. A lot of your dreams may be something to do with like past, like if you used to be like addicted to certain things, I'm hearing that could be a lot of things, like addiction, like you might have dreams about that as well. And this is, again, your subconscious processing this in a way that it knows how. So if you are wondering like why if you're trying to do better and you keep maybe getting tempted or whatever by having certain dreams, then this is for you. That's for you to know that it's a part of the process and that it's normal. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to leave these messages here. I really hope you enjoyed it. Pile one, thank you so much for staying till the end, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another reading as well too, and I'll see you again. Bye. Hi pile 2, welcome to your reading. If you chose this black tourmaline bracelet and the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, then these messages are for you. I love holding this bracelet, by the way. It's like, I don't know, I feel like it revitalizes me sometimes. But let's go ahead and get straight into it. We are also going to be doing some charms as well as pulling some advice and some channeled messages from this person. So it should be pretty interesting. All right, but let's go ahead and take a look. Spirit, can you tell me the truth about how this person feels about pile 2? What are their true feelings for pile 2? All right, we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. Ooh. What are their true feelings for pile 2, please? Four of Swords. 7 of Wands. Okay. We have the King of Cups. Let's move this a little bit. And the 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Cups. Interesting, interesting, interesting. let's go ahead and take a look at your oracles. We have palm tree. We have coffin. We have self-indulgence. We have soulmate. We have this could be the one. We also have trapped. Woman holding a heart. And action in reverse. Interesting. I wonder if you can see that better right there. And then we can put this right there. Okay. So pile 2, you have kind of turned this person's world a little bit. I do want to say as the first thing I noticed. If I could be quite honest about how they feel, or I guess maybe about like what they're going through right now when it comes to this, is that they are used to, I feel very strongly like this pile's person, I'm sorry, was used to being on their own for a while. And I do believe that was because of maybe like past relationships not working out and things like that. And so with that being said, it's like you kind of took them by surprise. Like they want to approach you, or they want to tell you like how they feel, but they are almost like with this 2 of Wands in reverse, they're like overly planning or trying to figure out some sort of plan with this. And that's why I feel like you kind of took them by surprise in some sort of way. And I feel like this is how they're feeling. I feel like this person's energy before was like single, like I don't need anyone. And so with that being said, they're like still very hesitant and still kind of not surrendering fully to their feelings with this 7 of Wands. It's like they're very guarded, very protected, and they're trying to like control their emotions instead of just letting them flow. With this 9 of Cups in reverse, it's like they're blocking themselves from feeling this beautiful, beautiful feeling. I feel like that they would feel with this connection with you, if that makes sense. But they're trying to be really emotionally mature about it and not fully like dive in, if that makes sense. But they really do want to like dive in, so it's really interesting. And so with this self-indulgence, that's kind of why I was feeling like this person maybe before was used to being a little bit, now I don't want to say selfish like in a negative way. I want to say like they were just used to just, you know, doing their own thing, being on their own. And then like you came in, and now all of a sudden they feel these like this could be the one and soulmate type of energy, but they're very trapped right now in their own head and their own fear. I feel like they feel like they don't, it's almost like it's like they didn't plan for you. And so it's like, it's funny, but it's like they didn't plan for you. So they're, what am I trying to say, Spirit? I was gonna say it's like they're angry about it, but they're not angry about it. It's like they're like, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to feel this way about anyone, and now I have to, and now I can't get away from feeling this about, you know, you and pile 2. And so it's like very like they're still kind of confused right now too. And so what I think they're doing with this 4 of Swords is they're kind of laying low. Maybe they're taking it easy. They're not completely like, we have action in reverse in 4 of Swords, which means that they're not making any moves right now when it comes to you and when it comes to this connection for that exact reason. But don't worry. I wouldn't worry too much, because we have palm tree, which means that this person is, you know, palm trees are known that, like, you know how most people are like, be like the oak tree, because oak trees are strong and sturdy and stuff like that. Well, palm trees are known for being in tropical climates because they're very flexible. They can take harsh winds, they can move. So what I'm saying is that this person is going to adapt to this. I feel like eventually they're going to give in to this like 9 of Cups feeling as well. And the fact that we have the Mother of Cups and we have the Father of Cups means that they're feeling like you and that like you and this person belong together. But they're still trying to like elaborate how they feel. I feel like this person may be actually somewhat a little bit over analytical when it comes to their feelings, because I just feel very strongly like this person is overly analyzing them and trying to rationalize them. That's what it is. I feel like this person's trying to rationalize their feelings when it comes to you, and there's no rationalizing how they feel. Like it's just that, it's how they feel. But they may have like shut you out at one point in time, and that could have been very frustrating for you as well too. But they did it out of fear. They did it out of not accepting, and I feel like that actually caused them to feel even stronger. So it almost like backfired for some of you. It's very interesting. Let's get some channeled messages and then maybe some more tarot, because I kind of want to know more as well too. Can you give me some more insight about how this person feels about pile 2? Twin flame, man, this has been coming up. We have soulmate and we have twin flame. This has been coming up so much lately. I feel like there's a big shift in these twin flame journeys that are going on right now, and it doesn't mean that, and I that's like, I feel like it's a good thing. I feel like this means that there's change coming, so it's a good thing. So okay, so this person, I feel like whether this person recognizes you as a twin flame or not, or a soulmate or not, they recognize the fact that they can't escape you. And I think that's what that trap does well too, you know. This person feels like they can't escape this connection. They can't, no matter what they do, no matter where they run, no matter, I feel like I'm even getting a message here that even like in their sleep, like they can't escape you, like you're in their dreams too. And it's really interesting. So they may have completely tried to shut you out at one point, and it's like I said, it only made the energy stronger. Like I feel like they were trying to shove this down, and it may have been like a build up and build up and build up until it eventually explodes. So we'll see. Can you give me some more channeled messages about how this person feels? Caress me with your heart. Okay. Now let me just say, if you felt drawn to pile 1, these are very connected. Twin flame also came out as well as there too. So there, you could check that out. There could be messages in there for you. And I actually feel like, yeah, I feel like they were very similar. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, like ridiculously similar. Okay. So we have I am lost in you. And then, oh my gosh, so we had these two come out too, and then we had I'm lost come out too. So I feel like maybe this pile is really, really close, really related to pile 1, but I feel like this pile is just a little bit different, maybe a little bit further along. Maybe the person's emotions and feelings is, actually, now that I say that, we have I'm too immature. So like, maybe not. But if you were drawn to that pile, there could be some messages in there for you. If you weren't, then just forget I said anything and we'll just continue on with this reading. So don't worry about it. But, so, oh my gosh, my dog is snoring over there. That's so funny. Anyways, I'm too immature right now to realize this makes perfect sense. That's that selfish energy that I was kind of getting, but I don't want to say it's like selfish, because I don't think it's selfish to like, want to, do your own thing and stuff. But when it comes to a connection like this, it's like, yeah, that is kind of selfish, because they're completely not only ignoring your feelings probably, but they're ignoring their own as well too. So I wouldn't feel bad if, I shouldn't, we have don't let me go ever. We shouldn't feel bad, or you shouldn't feel bad if they're ignoring your own feelings, because look, this person's completely ignoring their own too. They're like acting like they don't exist. But I feel like this person, emotionally, and it like on an emotional, mature kind of level, they're trying to be emotionally immature, but they're like not. able to cope with the emotions that they would actually have to deal with. And that is what I feel like they're still kind of in, that maybe some sort of avoidance kind of energy when it comes to you, and when it comes to this connection as well too. I don't even think that they're aware of it though. I think that this is just something that is, like I said, it's going to bubble up inside them until it like bubbles over, bursts over. It's intensifying right now, if that makes sense, especially with these right here. Like, they're trying to run, but they're trapped because they feel all of this loving energy towards you. Quite interesting, quite interesting. Let's actually, like I said, let's pull a little bit more tarot to see about, can you tell me more about this person for pile 2, please? Okay, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay, still like denying this beautiful, like these emotions, these beautiful emotions. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the King of Wands in reverse. And we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse kind of maybe, yeah, this person is maybe running from their problems right now. They could be overindulging. We have the 4 of Cups too. Still contemplating, huh? No, but maybe like trying escapism in more ways than one. Maybe like, you know, drug use or drinking or whatever the case is. But and I do feel like at some point in time, this person is maybe like trying to distract themselves too when it comes to this connection. So they may just be like, they're always busy. They're trying to work all the time, whatever the case is. And I do feel like this is actually symbolic because it is the spider with the web too, that like no matter how much they try to run from this connection, this like 10 of Cups energy that they're blocking from themselves, it's weaved here in their destiny as well too. Like it's almost like this, like this is like the threads of fate type of energy as well too. And with this King of Wands in reverse too, like they feel powerless to this connection and to you. And it's like they're just, because I'm picturing that 7 of Wands energy as well too. It's like they're holding on for dear life when it comes to resistance. Like there's something here they're resisting. Whether you're in a separation with this person or not, you don't have to be. They're like resisting their emotions. And maybe even, like I said, doing some escapism type of things. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about too. But anyways, the 4 of Cups at the bottom really tells me that this is like avoidant energy big time as well. So let's go ahead and but then it's like I feel like maybe this has been a very like tug and pull type of connection as well for you too, pile 2, because I feel like, because we all have like this mixed energy, like don't let me go ever, and then all of this stuff too. So it's like maybe when they pull away, it's very annoying, and obviously like for these reasons or the reasons that I was just talking about. But like maybe when you pull away, they go after you. Like not after you, that sounds like a predator. But you know what I mean? Like they start to like be like, oh no, like wait, I love you. I want to, you know, I want to spend more time with you and stuff. But that's only like when you start to pull away. And that's because like the inner them feels this connection. The inner them feels this like this literal like cords and connection that you have with this person, and it's only when you start to pull away that it starts tugging on them as like fears of, you know, losing out, fears of abandonment. But they need to stop avoiding their emotions and their feelings for you when you're right in front of their face. You know what I'm saying? That's like the kind of energy that I'm getting here. But let's get some advice, and then we're gonna do some charms. What advice do we have, Spirit, for how to? I have the perfect living space. I see myself living in a wonderful place. It fulfills all my needs and desires. It's in a beautiful location and at a price I can afford. Okay, so maybe some of you like we're planning on moving in together. And also this is like if you're or maybe some of you got into like arguments and you're moving out, and this is like all about you finding a safe space for you. And I feel like another message with this too, if that's not the case, is this is like you trying to find something or someone that you can feel safe with, and that you can feel safe with your own emotions and feel safe in your own feelings, and find a person that feels like at home to you. And I feel like this person does make you feel that way at certain points, but I don't think right now this person's mature enough to handle you and to keep you safe, you know, when it comes to like in their heart and in their mind and their emotions and stuff like that. So this is all about, because right here on the bottom we have, it is safe to look within. And I do feel like this is about you know, like looking within for, you know, for healing and things like that. But I feel like this is spirit coming through to say with this, that you can find that place within yourself to be very gentle and nourish yourself as well. And you'll feel more at home and more safer, you know, if that makes sense. Like this is all about you finding that beautiful safe space in your home, especially if you can't rely on someone else at this time to make you feel that way. This one was calling to me before, and I'm gonna bring it out right now too, because this is actually reminding me. So it's, I let go of all expectations. And I feel like this is great advice for a connection like this, especially if it is your twin flame or it is something that's very mirroring. And this is again about finding that safe space within you. And it's actually reminding me of something like really beautiful that I think another reader on YouTube has said, and she has like, I'm obsessed with her. Happy Souls 1111. She explains so beautifully that basically like you can't expect someone to treat you the way that you know you deserve to be treated or want to be treated. But you have to kind of look within and say like, why do you feel like you need someone else to, you know, treat you this way, and are you willing to give that to yourself? Now that she says it way more beautifully than that, that's just kind of like what I want off the top of my mind right now, but that is like that energy. And I feel like you'll feel a lot more at home, you'll feel a lot more relief when you stop expecting other people to act the way that you know that they should act, and you just allow them to be themselves and allow them to act the way that they want to act or the way that they're going to act, and then you act accordingly to that. And then you're freeing up a lot of space, and you're saving a lot of energy by trying to force somebody to do what you want them to do, because at the end of the day, none of us can. I mean, I know I've done that before. It's something that I had to work on too, is letting go and letting people just be themselves and not be who we truly expected them to be, you know, because they said they loved us and they said they wanted to treat us good, but you know, and so we did have expectations for that. And if they fail to put that into action, then we can't force anything. And so at the same time, we have to do what's best for ourselves. And I feel like this is the very beautiful message here. You know, you have to act accordingly to that too. You can't make anyone see what you need them to see, or you can't make anyone feel how you felt. All you can do is validate your own feelings and know that you felt that. And if you want to feel it again, you know, then maybe stay in the same patterns. And if you don't want to ever feel that again, then you need to protect yourself. And this actually is a bracelet for protection. So whatever the case is, I feel like this is something that is divinely protected for you at this time. If you are in separation with this person, or maybe this is just something that you needed to hear in order to realize that you don't need to keep hurting yourself because other people can't, treat you the way that you want to be treated at this time. But let's get some charms. Didn't I say something about dreams earlier too? Oh my gosh, some of the charms are even the same as like pile one. That's interesting. Didn't I say something about dreams earlier? What was it? if I did, then that's what it is. You and this person are definitely connected through your dreams. Also pay attention to your dreams as well. Oh, we have a crown, because I feel like this is spirit telling you that you deserve to be treated like a king or queen or whoever, you know, whatever you want to be labeled as, but you deserve the best. Like, you're basically royalty, and you need to remember that you are very important in your royalty. We have action. We have, I was going to say, we have a horse right here, which is like this action coming out. So whether you feel very stuck right now in this situation, or you feel like it's not moving, or you want something to be said, to be done, whatever, it is coming, okay? It is. It's just, I feel like things are in the works, and we do have a butterfly here as well too. Things are changing, things are growing and transforming for them to, you know, before they start moving here. And I feel like this person does kind of need a lot of growth. Speaking of that, we have a tree. You know, this person does kind of need a lot of growth right now as well too. We have the guitar, which is very beautiful. Maybe, you know, get in touch with music. If you play music, this is a message for you as well too. And then we have the bee, that this is, it's, I feel like the message with the bee right now, because it's usually, it's, you know, these are different every time they come out, but I feel like the bee is saying, you know, that it's all gonna work out for some strong reason. I just feel like, you know, like it's all gonna work out, and that things are, you know, working. And also, this is maybe a sign for you as well too, to start working on something that you want to build, something that you want to grow as well too. And with this music, or with this guitar, which also came out, I feel like this is a very musical pile as well too. And either you connect to music and it's very healing, or you play music and it's very healing. But either way, whichever one that is, you know, you're being guided to do that. So yeah, thank you so much, pile 2, for letting me do this reading. If you stayed here this whole time, you're amazing. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another one. And I'll see you at the next reading, guys. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this Opalite Angel and the Fountain Tarot, then these messages are for you. So today we are taking a look to see the truth about how this person really feels about you. Going to shuffle this a few times, and then we'll just get straight to it. All right. So can you tell me how this person truly feels when it comes to pile 3 and their connection? How do they feel about pile 3? We have the 6 of Coins and the 9 of Wands. How do they feel about pile 3? We have the Moon. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse and the 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay, the bottom of the deck, we have Justice in reverse. Interesting. That's interesting. And you guys actually got a ton of oracles that I felt called to take, so I'm going to try my very best to keep them all in frame, but apologies in advance if that's not possible. So the first card we have is Envy in reverse. We have Trapped. We have Beauty. We have Very Soon, Reconciliation. And we have Let Go of Control Issues. And I think we're going to do it, guys. We have Abundance and Not Today. Interesting. Okay, pile 3. let's just get straight to it. Okay, I feel like they are coming to terms and realizing that maybe they didn't treat you in the past the way that you deserved. They definitely see that you are someone that is worth the effort and worth working for and trying again, I guess, because I'm saying trying again because reconciliation. My throat is actually getting clogged up, so maybe they have a lot of things that they actually want to say that they're not able to express to you at this time for whatever reason. But it's like they're having this complete like revelation, like this complete turnaround when it comes to their feelings for you. With envy in reverse, I feel like they're starting to realize what they had. They're starting to see that you, maybe if you guys had like past problems or whatever the case is, they're starting to see that maybe you weren't the problem, that they actually had something really, really beautiful here. And they see you as someone who is very giving as well too. I feel like this, when the message that came out with the 6 of Coins and the 9 of Wands, is that they see you as someone who is actually willing to put in the time and the effort, and that you were very giving. And so I think that they may have some regrets about not giving back what you matched. Like if they at one point in time weren't able to give you the exact type of love and energy that you gave to them, then they are definitely realizing that as well too. I feel like they feel with this trapped, I feel like they feel trapped to their circumstances, which I do feel like maybe were led by their actions. So they feel kind of stuck right now. Like maybe they want to make this work with you, but for whatever reason, it's not able to happen right now. But obviously with very soon in reconciliation, I feel like this person wants to mend this relationship. But I feel like with this not today, they're still avoiding some very difficult conversations that need to be had in order to make this what it was again, or make it even better than what it was. And I feel like one of the problems that they had that they're actually starting to really realize now is that they did maybe try to control you and control this situation to the point where it could have caused more damage than was good. And again, a message with this envy in reverse too is maybe they're trying to let go of extreme jealousy issues. Maybe they did have a problem with being super jealous, or maybe just super overbearing, and maybe almost made you feel trapped, or whatever the case is, you know. Here I do feel like that, but they're starting to see this, starting to release it, and they're starting to view you and this connection in a way more positive light. Like I feel like they're realizing that maybe they were just in their head a lot of the time, like they were trapped, they were almost like playing maybe this like victim mentality, as in only trapped to their certain circumstances. That's a mouthful. But they had like the power to, you know, shift their mindset as well too. One of the things that they're definitely feeling right now when it comes to you and when it comes to this connection is that they're trying to let go of like these past battles. I feel like if at one point in time with this connection it was like they had to be right, or they had to prove themselves or prove their point, you know, maybe super strongly, and the whole like message kind of just got away. Like it turned out to just be like this ego like experience, or this ego war, I guess is what I'm trying to say. They're trying to release that as well too. It's almost like they want to shed the past. But how I feel like the main focus about how they feel right now is they may feel very uncomfortable when they do come to you for this reconciliation, or they do want to come and mend things, because they're not so sure how you feel right now at this time. I'm hearing for some of you, you've expressed how you felt many times, but they just weren't getting it. And I think this is because they were still like, this was due to like fears of the unknown still, like maybe not being able to trust fully like what you say, thinking that maybe you're saying this just because it's what they want to hear. That's just a specific message for some of you, I feel. But they are definitely, with this abundance here too, and especially with this envy in reverse, if they ever made you feel like you weren't good enough, or they ever made you feel like you weren't enough, or that they needed something better, or they needed something more, that wasn't a reality. That was an illusion to them. And they're starting to realize now that this is what they wanted, that you had everything that they wanted, and that they had something that was so beautiful. And now that's why I see that this trapped is like they may be trapped in their own circumstances and things like that too. I feel like whatever has happened, whether you maybe separated from this person, or you guys are maybe even still in contact or whatever, but they were forced to kind of let go. And this kind of made them, I feel, extremely uncomfortable, but also made them realize that they have to, like, they can't control you, and they can't control how you feel. And maybe this goes for you as well too. Maybe both of you guys were trying to at one point in time, and you are okay, that makes sense. Sorry, I'm kind of being told to restate that. I feel like at one point in time, this person had extremely high expectations, or extremely ridiculous expectations. And now they're realizing that that was just that. Like, they can't expect it to always go their way. And they can't expect to stay, like, in a certain mind frame. I feel like this person is really shifting, or has recently really shifted their views. And I feel like with this justice in reverse, whether this was you, they feel wronged, or you feel wronged, they don't like it. And they're seeing that maybe it wasn't so fair and it wasn't so even. I feel like maybe this person has a lot of regrets, and they're still dealing with that. They're still dealing with this pain here when it comes to that, and trying to let go of past hurts. This could be, you know, arguments and fights with this Five of Swords in reverse. Just kind of, they had to feel very defeated, this defeated type of energy. But I feel like they're not giving up. I feel like this maybe was something that had to happen. If you and this person were in a separation, this is something that really had to happen for them to see you, and to see your worth, and to see you in a new light. And so maybe if this hasn't happened for some of you, this separation, then this is something that that would do you and this person good. I don't think it's wanted on any end. And clearly this person wants to reconcile with you. They want to mend some of these broken promises, is something that I'm hearing with you as well. Now, this let go of control issues, I feel like it could be just as an important message for you as it is for what this person is feeling. I feel like maybe, you know, you can't, when it comes to this reconciliation and it comes to things working out, I feel like it can't be anything that's forced. And it can't be anything like before it's time, if that makes sense. But let's get some channel messages going, so we can get a little bit more insight about how this person is feeling towards you. Okay, what is this person's true feelings towards pile 3? Okay. Ooh, past life. Ooh. Yeah, this is a past life karmic connection. Ooh, maybe this is something that is, some of these issues that maybe you guys were going through in this connection is carried over, like from a past life. Like this, you and this person probably were in other connections in past lives and things like that. And I feel like you might still be dealing with some of the karmic reproductions, and I'm saying repercussions, not reproductions, karmic repercussions that or just burdens, maybe, because sometimes in past lives, you know, if we are in these relationships that made us feel unworthy, not enough, made us feel angry, and we're not able to completely repair that, the emotions subconsciously tend to come forth in your present relationships as well too. So maybe this is saying this is something subconscious as well that you guys are working out as well. Also, this means that there's a ton of passion, and the magnetic connection is always there too, because it's supposed to serve a very important purpose in this life. So I feel like that is something that is very blatantly obvious here too. Okay, more messages please for pile 3. Holy shit, this person has a lot to say. Unfortunately, we don't have that much time. And it ruined my freaking setup here. It's not like it was all perfect anyways, but hey, I tried. Gosh. Okay, some more messages. I have financial issues. I have an addiction. Okay, so this person I feel like is trying to get their life together right now, and I feel like this maybe was burdening you in this connection at one point in time, and so they're acknowledging that as well too. That I think maybe you took on some of this person's problems a little bit more, and that actually, like, you absorbed some of their things that you weren't supposed to absorb, as well as they may have taken out a lot of frustrations and not been there, you know, if they were dealing with certain addictions. Where I think this is more than codependency addiction as well too. I think this is like other things that were affecting their mindset at one point in time, and they want you to know that you didn't deserve that, and it's not true as well either. Okay. I don't deserve you. Oh, I'm too immature. Oh, pile 3. I do feel like this person has hurt you, and I do feel like they feel very bad for that as well. I do feel like they are dealing with this karma, and they are dealing with this inner turmoil when it comes to how they treated you and how they made you feel. You didn't deserve that. That's why we have I don't deserve you. It's not that this person is unworthy. I mean, they hey, that's up for you. That's for you to decide. Okay, that's not for me. Maybe because of this, I have financial issues. Maybe they also put your needs and your feelings to the side at some point in time, and that was due again to their own immaturity and not realizing what it is that they truly had. We have Libra energy as well here too. I don't know why I felt called to say that. That doesn't, just ignore that if it didn't matter. I don't know if we had any other signs underneath. I'm not gonna take them out, but yeah, maybe they if they made you feel any less than you know your worth, and you know that you are, you know, they're realizing that. So whether that makes you feel better, and obviously they want to start over with you. I just feel like this person has a lot to learn still, especially with this I'm too immature. Like, I feel like they still have a lot of growth to do, even though it seems like they've realized a lot, or at least a lot more than what they knew before. They still have like a lot to realize as well. Okay, so keep that in mind too. Let's get some... Should I shift off the normal, what I was doing? Yeah, I think I'm going to. Let's go ahead and get a couple more cards. Okay. Can you give pile 3 a little bit more, Spirit, about how this person's feeling? Ace of Coins, a missed opportunity, 5 of Coins, feeling very, yeah. Strength at the bottom. We have Leo energy as well. Okay, so we have Ace of Coins in reverse. We have the 5 of Coins. They are feeling this loss. Like, they feel, it's like a gut-wrenching feeling. And I feel like there was a big issue here about third-party situations. Now, whether they were actually there, the third-party situations, or this person was constantly worried about you going off and maybe finding, I feel like this was an insecurity with them that they may have projected onto you. I feel like this person saw your worth, saw your true beauty, saw how amazing you are as a person, pile 3, and may have gotten so insecure that you were, and knew their actions and knew that they weren't giving you what you deserved, and it's triggered them to be very jealous and to be very controlling and to want you to keep you all to themselves, even though at one point in time they probably weren't treating you the way that they knew you deserved. And so this has nothing to do with your worth and everything really to do with theirs, and everything to do with them not willing to step up to the plate at a certain point in time, or them not willing to work through these insecurities and be able to give you the love and to give you the nourishment that you truly, truly deserved. And now they feel like they've missed an opportunity. They feel like they ain't shit, is what Spirit said. Due to this as well too, maybe they even acted, for some of you, take this as it resonates, you know, if there's no obviously evidence of this, then just, I wouldn't just go saying that they did it, but hey, what, you know, if you feel it, you trust your intuition. But they didn't see your worth or your value. They may have even tried to look for it in other people and other places and other things, and they realize that you aren't replaceable. It's interesting. It's very quite sad, very self-sabotaging as well too. But look at this 9 of Swords. Like, this is kind of how they're feeling, or at least their worries and their fears. I feel like they have this huge fear that you're going to go off and find somebody better. And it's triggering them. Their abandonment issues are going nutso right now. And I feel like with this 3 of Cups in reverse too, they're missing out on all this joy and this beauty that you brought into their life. I feel like maybe you even brought some magic up into this person's life. You know what I'm saying? And this is, ooh, I heard this is the thanks I get. Ooh, spicy. Interesting. Either way, they're not doing okay mentally. And I don't want you to accept anything less because this person has great, strong feelings for you, and they're starting to realize that you are irreplaceable and you are valuable. You know, Spirit and me really want you to act accordingly to that, you know, not let anyone treat you like you're just average, because you're not. You're something so spectacular, pile 3, and it's crazy. And this person saw it, and that's why they acted like this. And this person, and maybe, you know, maybe this just caught you at a time where you didn't see it in yourself. Maybe you were in a vulnerable position, or in a vulnerable state where for some reason you just weren't feeling your best, or you weren't feeling worthy and stuff like that. And maybe that's why. But I definitely know you see it now. I know that you know your worth, and I know that you deserve so much better, or you deserve to feel good, and you deserve a partner that makes you feel good. But I also know that you have very strong feelings for this person and for this connection, and it's not just easy to put that to the side as well either. And this person is kind of going through that as well too. I just don't want you to accept any less than you deserve. Oh, pile 3. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm getting like emotional over here. Let's get some advice. Advice for pile 3, please. What does pile 3 need to hear right now? Ooh, Ooh, I let go of expectations. And I am in the process of positive change. I don't know if I felt, we'll wait on that. Okay, so I let go of all expectations. I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. This is about expecting, of course, you know what you deserve and you know your worth. And I feel like, but you can't expect somebody to treat you that way. Of course, you ask for someone to treat, or not ask, but you expect that first. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this is like, again, telling you to let down and let go of those control issues, because you can't control other people's actions. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, you should have high standards. But sometimes, you know, people can't meet us at our expectations, and you have to, again, like I said, act accordingly to that as well too. And to let go of control issues is something that's really big here too, because I feel like this is heading, you know, this is going to bring you somewhere that is amazingly positive once you kind of release and holding on to this situation. You know, whatever is coming to you, I feel is very good in the future for you, pile 3. But anyways, I am in the process of positive change. I am unfolding in fulfilling ways. Only good can come to me. That's like what that one said too. Only good can come to you, you know. Sorry. I now express health, happiness, prosperity, and peace of mind. Yeah, Spirit wants you to stay very positive when it comes to your future, when it comes to things, because I do feel you have very positive things coming. Let's get one more. Oh. All is well in my world. And my future is glorious. As I was just saying, like, you have very good positive things to look forward to in your future. I think you just need to, you know, rest your mind a bit. Kind of let go of what you want to happen so badly, and just let it be, and let things reveal themselves to you at this time. I feel like it's very important, and maybe good, just good for your mental, you know. But let's go ahead and pull some charms when it comes to this connection. Okay, this has come out in all piles so far. The guitar. All right, and so we have these 2 hearts, which is my like soulmate / divine counterpart like thing. Like, you and this person, I feel like, hold each other's heart and are intertwined and connected still, whether you feel like it or not. Horse means that forward positive action is coming as well too. Look, we have another peace sign. So again, like, Spirit is really telling you to stay peaceful, to not worry so much, that you deserve peace as well too. And then we have the cheetah. We have 2 kind of cats here as well too. I feel like this is, again, this cat is really telling you to trust your intuition and to listen to your divine feminine like urges. Whatever that means to you. I'm thinking like sexual, and I don't know what that has to do with cats, but like, no, but when I think about this cat, it reminds me of like the cat that's like on the original like Queen of Wands card. Like, it's your intuition, it's your femininity, things like that. And it's like that little voice in your ear. So to pay attention to your intuition, it is very strong right now. And then the cheetahs always represent to me forward, fast movement, to keep pushing through, to keep pushing on, that you have the strength as well too. We do have strength here at the bottom of the deck as well. The angel wing is coming to, you know, pay attention to the signs, pay attention to your guides right now. And your angels, ask your angels for help, ask your angels for clarity, ask your angels for advice. They have a lot to offer, and I feel like this is coming through because they are trying to get your attention. So be aware of that. And also, this is like, you know, spread your wings and fly. Like, you may have felt like your wings were clipped at one point in time when it comes to this connection, and I do feel like this is going to eventually take forth and fly, especially with this horse right here for action and momentum and forward movement. Now, this guitar has come out in like every pile so far. So music is something that I feel is very healing. If you like to play music, or if you just like to listen to music, I feel like there's some messages in there for you as well too. And to sing your song is it's actually a message that's coming through right now that didn't come through in any of the other piles. So yeah, maybe if you have things to say when it's time to speak your truth, to really, really speak your truth as well too. Okay, and then the last charm that we have here for you is this little Eiffel Tower. Now, I feel like this is in regards to ascension. I feel like this is, you know, rising above, and this is for you to build certain firm foundations within yourself emotionally, and to grow and to build from that as well too. And also, this could represent big, big, drastic changes. It is a tower, like tower moment as well too. So, I think that, am I missing anything? I feel like one fell, but I'm not sure. Okay, well, I think that's all for this reading. Thank you so much, Pile 3, for staying and listening this whole time. If you did, I love you for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another one, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye! Hi, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading if you chose the Alice in Wonderland Tarot and this citrine wand. Then these messages about how your person truly feels about you, or the truth about how they feel about you, is for you. So I'm just going to give this a few quick shuffles, and we're just going to head straight into the reading. Let's do one more. All right. So how does this person truly feel about Pile 4? What are their true feelings about Pile 4, please? All right, we have the Three of Wands. What is their true feelings about Pile 4? Scare me. It always scares me when they come out all fast like that. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. Let's get one more. Two more, I guess. Six of Swords in reverse, and the Tower in reverse. Bottom of the deck now, we have the Four of Wands. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at the oracles. We have conclusions, financial constraints, finances and career. We have unrequited love, I like you, coffin in reverse, and lightning, which lightning, it talks about upheaval, transformations, and so this is really like that tower. But I feel like coffin is here to say that it's not done yet. They may be in the midst of a transformation. But anyways, let's go to how they feel about you. I feel like this person really they really have their sights set on you, and they really want you, and they want to go out and pursue you. But for some reason, they're going through some drastic changes right now. There could have been like some sort of job loss here, or just obviously financial issues in general, to where it's making them feel sort of unworthy. I feel like this person wants to take care of you, pile 4. Like they want to be more stable. They want to offer you some sort of stability here. Because I think this is like some insecurity on their part. Like they feel like they don't have enough for you, and so that you may just not be interested, especially with this unrequited love. I feel like they feel maybe that if they don't offer you the world, or give you everything that they truly want to give you, that you're going to just maybe feel like they find someone else, or something like that. So I feel like they're kind of playing their cards strategically here. Conclusions, I feel like maybe this person could be jumping to conclusions quite literally about you and about this situation. So maybe they feel like you would be like this, but you're watching this and you're like, I don't care about stuff like that, you know, like I'm not like, you know, I'm not into stuff like that, like judgmental, whatever the case is. And I feel like maybe they're jumping to conclusions. Also, I feel like you could have been with this person in the past and they still have like closure issues. Like the door is still open, but it's like they're not coming through the door for whatever reason, because I do feel like this person is like very fearful about the future and about what's happening here, or what's going to happen. And also, like I said, like they're not that secure with themselves right now too. And so the King of Cups right here, this, you know, the King of Cups normally represents emotional maturity, but what I'm really drawn to right here is the fact that the King of Cups is like holding their cards. So with that being said, I feel like this person is actually maybe not showing all their cards, like keeping some sort of a poker face when it comes to how they feel, and not coming through all the way due to some sort of insecurity here. They view you, the Three of Wands, they view you as some sort of like prize. I feel like they're like waiting for the right time to express this to you, and they view you as someone that is worth waiting for and going out and getting. But I feel like right now they're not secure with themselves. Maybe even their living situation might not be that secure. Maybe you guys for some of you, maybe you guys used to live together and they weren't able to hold their end of the bargain and stuff. But and again, with this coffin in reverse, it's like there's some closure issues here. Like it's basically telling me that they're like, it's not over, but they're not really letting you know that they want something as well too. Let's get some more cards here. Can you tell me more about how they feel about pile 4, please? We have the Lovers, we have the World, and we have the Emperor in reverse. Okay. Okay, we're just going to keep that right there. The Lovers, the Emperor in reverse, the Devil. We have a lot of major arcanas coming out now. We also have the Emperor's Aries energy. We have Gemini and we have Capricorn so far as well too, as the present signs here. Okay, tell me more about how this person feels. Okay, Four of Cups over the Sun in reverse. Yeah, they're like not very optimistic right now. I feel like they're, let's see, let's get one more card, please. Oh. Strength. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. So we also have Leo and Cancer energy too. Okay. I'm actually called to pull a couple more of these too. Can you tell me more about how this person feels? Okay, we have Heartbroken on the bottom too. Hammer and Clock. Okay, this is making more sense to me now. Okay, this person views you definitely as their person, like with the Lovers right here. Like they view you as the person for them. Okay, what I'm seeing here though is that they're starting to realize that they aren't stable enough at times due to their own issues. I feel like this person was stuck in some toxic cycles, or they feel very restricted at this point in time when it comes to giving you what you truly deserve and what you truly desire. And this has taken a huge blow on their self-esteem. I feel like they're constantly maybe they're still in this cycle of like negative mindset, and I don't think it's like negative towards you at all. I feel like they're still in this cycle of like looking at what could go wrong, looking at what has gone wrong, looking at losses and things like that. But they view you as like you mean the world to them. You truly do. And again, we had was it the Knight of Wands? I don't know. There was some card that represented forward action towards you, I think. If not, then I'm wrong. But oh well. Anyways, the Chariot right here means that, you know, that again, they're like building up the momentum, and they're building up the courage to come after you, to pursue you. They definitely feel like it's not over. And I just feel like they're going through some hard times right now as well, too, that they may not even want to burden you with. And with this Hammer as well, too, it's like they're trying to... Sorry, my dog's like hacking up a storm in the back. They're trying to like rebuild, or they're working on themselves, they're working on their life, and they're working on maybe building a more stable situation for them, because they may not be in the most stable situation right now. And they're understanding that it does take time. And then we also have, again, like another mention of cycles, like, you know, time to heal, cycles and processing and things like that. And they want you to know that they do still have these feelings for you. And they're just worried that you don't feel the same with this unrequited love right here too. So this is something that I feel like is weighing heavy, super heavy on this person's mind. But nonetheless, they are going to move forward towards you with this Chariot too. I just feel like it's when they muster up this courage, and maybe when they get more secure here too. Like when they get into, I just feel very strongly like this person, Pile 4, has a lot going on right now in their life that they're not able to like handle a lot on their plate. So like for whatever reason, if you were to like reject them, which I don't think you would, but if you were to like, you know, go or hurt them in any kind of way, which is just a fear, you know, that they have, which like everyone kind of has, you know, when it comes to relationships, but they can't handle that right now. It's like they're like at their breaking point here, maybe almost some sort of rock bottom here. But let's go ahead and get some channeled messages. Can you tell me more about how this person feels for Pile 4, please? I feel alive when we kiss. How do they feel about... I have financial issues. Geez, this is coming through so strong with financial constraints, finances, and career. We had the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like this is something that is really important to them. They really want to come through and offer you some sort of stability. I feel like it's because they know you deserve it, you want it, and you're worth it. I don't think that you're going to think this person's not worthy of anything because they don't have it. But this is something that I feel like they're actually dealing with this double energy that they're so insecure about, but they're working on it as well too. And so maybe they don't have that much time for a connection at this time right now. And we also have like clock too, some time. I guess those go together. But you know, they may not have that much time to be able to make room for a connection, even though they do want you and they do like you. And so this is again bringing up another insecurity that you're just gonna maybe like move on or whatever the case is. But let's see a little bit more. But man, they're really insecure about this money situation. You make me feel things. They definitely have feelings for you. saying, I have an addiction, which is like that devil energy too. Maybe this person is dealing with their repercussions of their, you belong to me at the bottom, repercussions of their actions when it comes to addictions. I feel like maybe this person maybe has spending problems. This person could even have a gambling addiction, or this person could have an addiction to where they have lost everything when it comes to their life. Like, I feel like maybe this is the type of energy now to where they've given so much energy to substances maybe, or and they've neglected their own life, and this is really, again, maybe something that has taken a toll on their self-esteem too. So now they feel like they've almost lost everything, and now they're feeling like they're losing you in some way, shape, or form. But I do feel like this is a part of this person's path with this Chariot, and I do feel like this person is going to get it's part of their journey, I feel like, to get right and to get straight and to be better. They're just going through it. Very interesting. Kind of want to pull some, before we do the advice, I really do want to pull some, do I? Or should I stick to the order? Sorry. Every time I go off plan, I'm like, I don't know why I want to pull some charms, but we're going to pull some charms first, and then we're going to do the advice. Okay, so we have 2 butterflies here too, which represents lots of transformations. I feel like this person really needs some heart chakra healing as well too. That seems to be like the energy here as well too. We also have 2 horses. So that's like double momentum, and that's like the Chariot too. The Chariot usually depicts like 2, I think it's sphinxes, but like, you know, like 2 somethings on a, anyways. This is interesting. They're going in different directions as well too. I feel like this person may be very conflicted. I feel like maybe some days this person is very positive and moves forward in a positive direction, and then some days they move backwards. And that's why we have these 2 horses, but one of them goes this way and one of them goes this way. They may be very torn. And also, I feel like this wheel is all about taking back control of their life and taking back control of where they're headed, where they're going, what they want and stuff. This seems to be kind of the theme here as well too. I feel like they're in the midst of that too. Maybe that's why we have like this baby butterfly, and we have this baby, or no, this baby butterfly and this big butterfly. We also have lightning, and we had the Tower excuse me, in reverse. So I do feel like this person is in the midst of like multiple transformations. I feel like it's not something that's that simple. I feel like it's bigger than maybe this person knows right now as well too. And then we have the bee that, if you saw, it was kind of stuck on my finger. And so this bees always represent busy and working and things like that too. Maybe this person is just not able to work right now, or for whatever reason they're not able to or maybe they are too busy. Honestly, that one's kind of tricky, because I'm like, maybe they're not working right now, and that's the problem. Seems to be a big problem. So that, I'm just going to leave it there. If it means something else to you, then it probably is that. Don't, you know, just go with your own intuition. But that's very interesting. Yeah, this person is still growing. I feel like, oh, and I missed this one. This little sun, and it's like up, is it upside down? This little sun that like this person is trying to get some vital energy. I feel like this person is like going through all these changes and all these things to where their solar plexus may be like very blocked, and that's their like life force energy. And it also is like the masculine type of energy as well too, which we saw was reversed with the Emperor. here. So this person, I feel like, feels like they're powerless right now to their situation, and I think that is the metaphor with all of this sun in reverse now. They feel powerless to their situation, which I feel like is making them in turn feel very weak, which is making them feel very insecure, which is stopping them probably from pursuing you at this time, which is very sad. I don't feel like you would judge them at all, pile 4. I feel like this is something that you may even support them with, but I just feel like there's a lot of shame when it comes to this pile on how they feel right now. And so I do feel like they are kind of hiding, or maybe in the shadows at this point in time, or at least hiding their feelings for whatever reason. But let's look at some advice. There's plenty for everyone, including me. My healing is already in process. And I prosper wherever I turn. Yeah, these are all still on theme. Like, lack mindset maybe, which I feel like is unfair for a lot of the times. It's not that easy to just change your mindset. A lot of it has to do with like some deep healing, and a lot of us go through certain situations in our childhood that are very stuck and embedded in us when it comes to financial, like, being able to financially prosper. So like, I feel like sometimes when people say that, oh, money's an energy's currency, so, just change the way you feel, I feel like sometimes that is kind of a little bit toxic and a little bit condescending to a lot of people, because it's for a lot of people, it's just not that easy to just change your mindset and it to be like that. There's a lot more work that comes with it, and I feel like that's maybe what this person is going through right now and is dealing with. There's a lot more work underlining for when it comes to the way that they view financial things. And but I do feel like this person is on the rise. I do feel like this is a challenge that this person needs to go through to actually fix this. And I do feel like there's a lot of abundance waiting for this person, to be honest. I feel like they might even end up doing like a complete 180 when it comes to this healing. I just can't believe it's so focused on this money. And also I feel like maybe this is about things that come in for them. They may try to hold on to a lot of things that they need to release as well too, because they have this mindset where they haven't realized yet that the universe does work in the form of abundance. So if you need to let go of a situation, or this person needs to let go of things, habits, whatever the case is, that they will be replaced with something better. That I feel like I can vouch on, and you can say, but again, it's up to this person to let go of them, to let go of these things as well too. I balance my masculine and feminine sides. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this person their masculine energy is off. They could be in their feminine energy still too, which is, if they are a masculine, which they don't have to be, but if they are a masculine, that is very, sometimes hard for both parties to deal with, because the feminine side usually has to be in their masculine, which means that they don't feel safe. I don't know. This took a turn every experience into opportunity. I feel like this person is just going through some really big mindset changes, and I feel like maybe the universe has humbled this person in some very humbling ways, and they're just trying to get their life together. They're trying to fix their relationship with themselves, and not only and with you, and with money and their own self-worth. I feel like a lot of this is tied to this person's self-worth. So really interesting. I think that's it for this pile. I feel like I'm having closure issues with this pile too. Well, okay, maybe that's why. Because conclusions here is... I feel like there's something that is left unsaid. Conclusions means that this isn't going to last forever with this person. When this card comes up, it means that there is an ending to hard times. So I feel like this person is going through some hard times right now, but it's reaching an ending point. And then that's when this Chariot energy is going to come in, and they're going to be revitalized, and they're going to take some sort of significant action. So, yeah, I think that's all the messages for this pile. Thank you so much if you stayed here this whole time. Please like and subscribe so you never miss another reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.